action next on the show. Gene Segura standing in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball one. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
1 away. Here's Gerard Dyson. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Gerard Dyson.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
Batting third.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing it.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Here's Craig Gentry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, right fielder.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Trey Mancini is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the shortstop,
Manny Machado is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate. So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Stepping in, Danny Valencia. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Danny Valencia.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Gentry giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And he takes ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mancini waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Settling in now, Mitch Haniger. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. 0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And the Mariners have themselves their first base hit. Here's Leonis Martin, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Softly hit out toward short, and this will be taken down. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. A little bouncer. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Set to get his evening at the plate started, J.J. Hardy. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 pitch to Hardy. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Left field and deep. Mancini going back at the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
The catcher.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. Line drive to center field. McCutcheon has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Ready for another chance? Gene Segura, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working some.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play. And here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The second baseman, number 6.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Lifted into center field. Dyson is there, and he'll bring this one in. A chance for last year's MVP runner-up with the bases empty and 1 away. Here's Chris Davis. First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit towards center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Stepping into the box, Johnny Giavotella. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerard Dyson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Nelson Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Mancini moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Robinson Cano.
Tapped up the first baseline. That winds up foul. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. That's lifted the other way out to left. Oh, and he misses it. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitch Haniger. He singled his last time up.
manager.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was,
it's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And on the error, a run is going to score. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away. Coming to the plate now, Leonis Martin hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Line to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. The tag from Castillo is not in time, and the run's in to score. Now at the plate, Kyle Seager. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Kyle Seager.
Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Gregory Polanco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first in time, one away. Riding in once again, Trey Mancini. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone! So striding forward now, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hard hit ball to second. Cano has it. On to first, and there are two down. Digging in now, Andrew McCutchen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Got him fishing that time, 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Throw to first in plenty of time. Here now is Mike Zunino. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The catcher, number 3, Mike.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in once again, Gene Segura. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Gerard Dyson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this job.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Nelson Cruz. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Polanco sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Wellington.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Hey, 0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. And he got him. Standing in, J.J. Hardy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, J.J. Hardy.
Pedro Alvarez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Alvarez.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Striding into the box, Jonathan Scope. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fouled back. Popped high in the air. Valencia is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Valencia. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Valencia.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Alvarez is there for it. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Mitch Haniger. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here's another 1-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that is. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Haniger. He's there and records the first out. Ready for another chance? Johnny Giavotella comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's Cano now at second. Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Gregory Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 0-2. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And Seager will put this one away to retire the side. Striding in once again, Leonis Martin. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Leonis Martin.
In there, strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Fastball called for strike 2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in once again, Kyle Seager.
And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Ready for another shot now. Mike Zunino. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that...
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Mancini ranging back, and it's gone. Gene Segura standing in. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
Ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Cue shot here out towards short, and that'll be the second out. Now at the plate, Gerard Dyson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll step on the bag himself. And so striding forward now, Trey Mancini will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Trey Mancini.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Swing and a liner, but foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Here's Manny Machado now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Machado.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Henniger. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string up.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. At the plate, Danny Valencia. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Alvarez has got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Here's Robbie Cano now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. On the ground up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Now to the plate, Mitch Haniger. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Skied into straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Leonis Martin. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Martin comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Favorable call in there for a strike. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scope has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Wellington Castillo.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Martin is under it. 1 out. Digging in for his second at bat, Pedro Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Jonathan Scope now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first base. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Mancini going back on it to the track. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Mike
Here now is Mike Zunino. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit in the air out to left. Moving under it, Mancini. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Gene Segura. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Popped up. Calling for it, Davis. And that retires the side. Here's Chris Davis now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
First baseman.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. At the plate, Johnny Giavotella. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
The right fielder, number 25.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. This is line to left. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will